Hello, my name is Sebbi and welcome back to the coffee break in Minecraft. Today is Sunday, May 9th, 2021. Initially, I wanted to continue with the construction of the running track, but I realized that I need to visit the museum instead to find out where the nearest desert is, because I am running out of sand and I need some more sand after I've gathered so much gravel over the course of the last few episodes for crafting all this concrete powder, which in the end I need to complete the running track, so to complete the inner loop and then also the outer loop of the boundaries, so that I do have the running track. And then comes the tricky part of actually defining the building, the temple, the hall of sports, where I like to display the personal records. Also, when I look around, I realize that this part over there looks super cool, and I think I just like to build something there. It has not to be really, well, I think in the end it will be quite refined, but something that looks cool from up here, so that when you look into the distance, it looks like, hey, there's something cool going on. So yeah, I think I need to do this, maybe also over here. So, but first let's finish the Hall of Sports. Maybe let's do both. Let's work on multiple projects simultaneously, because this mixes up the pace of the coffee break and makes things more interesting or so. So yeah, sand. I'm running out of sand. I will quickly check the storage building. If there is some sand, also the storage building might play a critical role, because I need to leave the horse behind, because when I will travel to the nearest desert, then I assume I do have to cross some bodies of water, and by crossing some bodies of water, the horse is problematic. The horse is very problematic, as yeah, it will drown and so on. And the question is, when I put the horse in here, will the horse find out that, hey, I can use the pressure plates to escape, or will the horse just stay in here? That's a big question. I only have 36 sand left. I could use up this remaining sand, but I think it's better to get in a new sand. Can I leave something behind? Well, I can leave the jungle fence here. I don't need this one. Bucket could be nice. Cobblestone, not so much. Cobblestone can go in here. I think I will have some wood. Clock is important. The hoe can stay behind. Stake I need. Lead I can leave behind once I have brought in the horse. Then I do have plenty of free space. I will just craft a spare shovel. Let's put in the sticks here. All right, I would be almost ready. Hey, you! That's exactly the reason why I do have to secure you in the storage building, because you do have the tendency to just run away, horse. Why? Just why? And yeah, so that's the goal for this episode. The last week was rather stormy and rainy, so I had to take a break from cycling. But the weekend is nice again. Today temperatures will be like during the summer. I still don't know what I should feel about this, because it feels like once again a global warming situation where weather is just going crazy. Alright, weather is just going crazy. There are stormy days and it's cold, and then suddenly we have summer temperatures, and in a few days we have rain and storm again and whatnot. So I don't know, I just don't know. But yeah, the weather is pretty nice for cycling again. Yesterday I already went for a 48 kilometer long cycling trip. Wait, I don't want to go to the mine, I want to go to the museum. Haha. And yeah, this felt nice. Was still a little bit windy. Was supposed to be calm, but well, there was still some wind left. And headwind and cycling uphill always is strange. Well, not strange, but annoying, stressful. But anyways, was fun. Today I like to do an extended cycling trip. I will talk about No, I'm not updated. The nearest desert. The nearest desert would be this desert, right? Yeah. Well, this desert is... I think this desert is the nearest one. So I just need to figure out which direction do I need to go. That way, right? So I need to travel this way. Need to travel... Wait, what? Yeah, I need to travel this way. Okay. So just this way, and then I should hit the desert, because when I go in a straight line, the desert was rather large, so I should get there. I need to bring a bed, and then I am good to go. I think I will even start walking towards the desert in this day, maybe. Clock. Yeah, maybe I can start. Maybe I can start traveling that way. And yeah, so today extended cycling trip. I will talk about it next episode, because it's once again a timey-wimey situation. By the time this episode goes live, I should be done with my cycling trip, but by the time of recording, the cycling trip is still ahead of me, so time capsule situations, or I don't know, or something like this. Horse, you should get down here. Let's open the gates. I hope this works. Let's get in here. Okay. Alright. Come on. Come in here, horse. Nice. Let's put the lead in here. Grab the travel bed. And we're off. Oh dear. I hope this works. Stay in there, horse. Stay in there. Don't wander off. Yeah, so this is the plan. This is the plan for today. There are some space news that feel a little bit like when you try out something in Kerbal Space Program and it works, and you're really surprised that it worked. A little bit like this feel the space news I do have ready for this episode. On the one hand, we do have a helicopter on Mars, and this thing actually flies. And yeah, this is crazy. This is cool. This is super cool. I find it super exciting that we landed a helicopter together with the rover, with the Perseverance rover on the surface of Mars, and the helicopter is flying. So this is just unbelievable and super cool. They in the fifth flight, they even traveled some distance and flew to a new landing site, which is just crazy, which is super cool. Thinking about the fact, hey, we have not only a rover on the surface of Mars. No, now we do have a helicopter on the surface of Mars, and I mean, there's no other way but then to let this fly thing remotely and autonomously. Well, more or less autonomously, because with the communication delay you can't fly the thing live. So it would be interesting to fly a thing with so much lag live. I think this will be catastrophic. And yeah, the thing just flies there. So this is unbelievable. This is crazy. Another thing that is even closer to Kerbal Space Program is SpaceX new spacecraft. This space, well, it's not a shuttle, but this new spacecraft for traveling. In the end, they intend to use it to travel to Mars. Ooh, carrot. But for now they are still in the process of developing the spacecraft. So they recently did a test flight. They just used the spacecraft itself for a powered flight. It launched from a launch pad, climbed up to 10 kilometers altitude within 3 minutes or so. I mean, just think about that. This is always the thing that completely amazes me about spaceflight and rocket engineering and rocket science and so on. Those things shoot into the air so fast. 3 minutes to get to 10 kilometers of altitude. This is just crazy. Just crazy when you compare to other things, when you just compare to a regular airplane or so. So this is marvelous. And yeah, this thing not only reached 10 kilometer altitude, then this was also an interesting thing. It did not descend vertically again. No, it flipped to the side, as it has some very, very small wings. I think those wings do something, otherwise I wouldn't have installed them. So it was basically it had the attitude of a normal airplane or so. So it was flying horizontally, or dropping horizontally rather. Then they ignited the engines again, turned the thing again by 90 degrees so that the engines were facing towards the ground, and they stick the landing at the launch pad again, or landing pad rather. So this was some high precision spacecraft flying within the atmosphere. So yeah, it felt a little bit like, hey, let's just throw a few parts in Kerbal Space Program together and launch it, and surprisingly it worked. So this is cool. This is super cool, and yeah, I'm excited. I'm excited what comes out of this, if they will at one point really use it. I'm quite sure they will use it to fly to the moon or something like this. I mean, they launched a car into space and into a trajectory that escaped the sphere of influence of the Earth. So, I mean, why shouldn't they land the thing on moon? But yeah, this is just amazing. It's super crazy. It's, as I said, like Kerbal Space Program. So yeah, that's cool. That's super cool. And we had some space news again. We haven't had space news in quite some time. Speaking of space news, there's also a thing I still like to do. It's just like, I do so much writing throughout the day with all those special issues, papers, grant applications, whatnot, that I lacked a little bit motivation to do so. But currently there's a call open for astronaut applicants for the European Space Agency. And I think, hey, why shouldn't apply for it? I mean, that this is a higher chance that I get to space than if I don't apply to it. And yeah, I mean, everything is all the required things for the initial. Okay, I must have been here, I guess. All the required things for the first phase of the application is rather easy. Besides the motivation letter, I just need to write a motivation letter, and I'm quite sure this is not a thing that is really complicated. But as I said, with all this, with other paper writing and work in academia, when I'm done with my day, I rarely do have the motivation to continue writing something. So I think I just need to actually schedule some time for writing this, because I'm still curious. I'm still curious what happens if I make it. If I make it, well, if I pass the first round and maybe get into the second round, or if they just sort me out immediately during the first round and say, nope, you will never go to space. So yeah, I'm curious. I'm curious what happens, and I definitely like to give it a try. Ooh, I'm quite sure I saw this waterfall several times by now, but still impressed by it. Still impressed by it. So yeah, speaking of science, academia, research, whatnot, I have my team for. Ow, I do have. Oh no, I forgot to. Ugh. Let's take off the cap. I totally forgot to fix this. Boots and chest is still alright. Okay. So okay, no hat, no cap. That's okay. It will do. It will do for this expedition. Bah to you too. I got my team. I got my team ready for the special topic in the Frontiers journal. The last thing we need is a list of 40 names where we think they potentially would submit something to the special topic, and then the thing could go live. And I think this is super cool. This is nice that this thing is indeed becoming reality. So then I'm a guest editor for Frontiers. I guess this is cool. I hope this is cool. We'll see what comes out of this. Do I have on? Oh yes, I brought a boat. This is good. Yeah, so great news, fantastic news. Sheep riding on a lily pad. Hi. All right. And yeah, then I also wanted to finally work on my, and I did work on my personal grant application, because I do now want to apply for my very own grant and position and funded project and whatnot. So I checked the website of this funding agency, and they provide lots of documents where you think, okay, somewhere must be also the document where you can prepare your grant application, where you can write your grant proposal. But after spending, I don't know, half an hour or so reading through all the documents, I never found this application document until I finally discovered, okay, for getting this document you need to sign up for the platform where you can submit your final application then, and there you can apparently download the form. So I created an account. I thought, okay, now I can download it and take a look at it to think about what I need to write, what I need to do. But I was wrong. So after having registered there and wanted to download it, they just stated, we need to check your registration, and once your account is activated, you can download the form. So okay, that day I never got access to this form. Hey, we reached the desert. This was quick. It was cool. I started to write some text though, so I hope that the text I wrote, I mean this was just the basic motivation and the basic description of what I intend to do during my project and why I need some funding. And so I do have a basis, I do have a good basis for the start of the grant application, and I hope I can just use it once I have downloaded the form for applying there. Nice. So yeah, this is also a thing I'm working on right now. And where do I want to get the sand? I mean, there's plenty of sand. Maybe somewhere in here or so. So yeah, I think I will download the form tomorrow. I received an email late Friday afternoon, basically as I was wrapping things up for the week. Okay, we have unlocked your account. I thought, okay, thank you very much, but now I don't want to do this anymore. So yeah, but this is a thing I will focus on Monday, hopefully, which would be nice. All right, let's set up shop here and maybe get some sand. Haven't expected to get here within this episode, so this is cool. It's pretty nice. And also I found out that reviewing for Frontiers is not strange, but their system, their online system is a little bit weird, as I was reviewing one paper and it was quite bad, so I just couldn't. I mean, the Frontiers has a great thing. Frontiers has this interactive review system. This interactive review system means that you can you get your reviews, and then you can, based on the feedback provided, improve your manuscript, upload a new version of the manuscript, and then the reviewers check it again, provide you with some feedback, and so it goes on and on. But in this case I thought, okay, there's so much things to be changed. That's no, just no interactive review here. I'm sorry, but it has to be rejected. So I rejected it, and there's at first, when you just provide your reviews, there's no way to reject it. You can only provide your reviews and then say, okay, major revision, minor revision, accept. I don't want to accept it. So yeah, later on I found, hey, there's this button for reject, and after I rejected it disappeared. It completely disappeared from my list. So yeah, I'm not sure. I found the system a little bit weird on Neo. There's another zombie coming up. Same thing also happened with then later I received another paper which was actually quite good. And I thought, okay, this is good enough. I don't really need a revision, so I think I will just accept it or say, okay, this is good enough for me. I, of course, gave them some feedback that, hey, there are some minor things, minor details you could work on, but I never felt like, okay, I need to have an interactive review for that. Oh dear, what have I done? Zombies. So, ow. Ow. So I accepted, and basically the same thing happened. After the acceptance of the thing, it disappeared once again off my list. So I don't know. Frontiers is in this case a little bit strange. Oh no. Ow. But yeah, I think this wraps things up. I hope you enjoyed this episode, and I hope I see you again in the next episode. My name is Sebbi. Until then, see you!